Hello everybody, GamerPenny here, bringing you another episode of our Final Fantasy XIV online Let's Play. It is a dark and stormy night. It is raining like mad out here, and if we were going to do some fishing, I would assume now would be the time to do it, but we're not, because Handsome Stranger over here is going to be how we continue the story. So I'm going to try to work on the story until we get our mount. I really want a mount. And I know this is probably going to open up mounts for us, so let's go ahead and continue the story by talking to Thancred and finding out what's going on. So, there you are, Vesper. So good of you to come. Indeed, I've heard all about good Sister Orson. Isambard said her wounds were serious. It would seem my suspicions about the poor Rose were misplaced. But false though they were, perhaps my suspicions were not entirely without merit. Whilst following Sister Orson near the Golden Bazaar, a band of Amalja caught my eye. I tracked them as far as this encampment, but, well, let us say that I would much prefer to keep my distance and remain here. This, of course, brings me to why I requested you, dear Vesper. Would you be so kind as to take a look inside? The raining stopped. Okay, yeah, so we gotta go into this Amalja camp. So let's go and do that. We're gonna have to kill some things to go in there, I think, so... Oh, and I didn't look up to see when you're supposed to use Thunder 2. I would assume you use Thunder 2 over Thunder 1, right? Let's see what it does. Does it replace? Can you use both? A longer cast time, my god. How long? 3 seconds and 2.5 seconds. Let's see what it does. 8. Let's do Thunder 2. Fire 1. So it's kind of the same. And this lasts for 18 seconds. So maybe you just use Thunder 2 on, like, bosses. But if I'm, like, out and about in the world, it might be better to just use Thunder 1. I don't know. I'll have to look. I said I was going to do it, and then I completely forgot to look it up. That's fine. We'll probably not need it this episode, although now that I'm thinking about it, we do probably have a group thing coming up fairly shortly. I was thinking the first primal that we took on, for some reason I had it in my mind that Titan was the first one, and it's not. It might be one coming up shortly. So, let's see. Search for clues. So we found some sort of scroll. Let's go back and give it to Thancred. Oh, our companion for the day, Wind Up Kane. Look at him. He's so awesome. Kane, please. So, we've got him following us around for the day. Alright, let's go. Speak to Thancred. I thought that was a bush, not a rock, so it confused me. Alright, Thancred. Well, did anything tickle your fancy? Yeah, we found a queer leaflet. This leaflet. See the wealth of Nald to the hands of your children. It looks to be some sort of assembly to provide the poor with work. I saw that, Kane. I don't know if you saw it, but he kind of leapt about like a dragoon. Oh, there goes again. Yeah, he's doing some dragoon moves back here behind us. The lettering, though atrocious, is it not? And these bits about Nald Thaw seem somewhat less than studied. I find it hard to believe one among the order penned this. Pray take this to the inn at Camp Drybone. Let us see what Sister Orson makes of it. Okay? Let's go do that. So we're in the portion of the story where it's kind of like fetch quest, go and do this, go bring this to some people, and this is the one thing I will say about Final Fantasy XIV's main story is it's really long. Okay, 2 things. It's really long. So even if you wanted to jump in now, you have over 100+ hours to do the story before you get to the new stuff. The other thing is that the lows are really low. So like things like this, very low, kind of story that is, you know, interesting if you're really taking time to read it, but it's a lot of reading, a lot of fetching. Hello, Egg Mount. I'm excited to be able to use you. But the highs, so you got the lows that are really low, but the highs, man, the highs are so high. When the story picks up and takes on, like, what? takes on things that you would not expect to find in the story, it is spot on a great story. So I'm okay with mellow things like this. It just doesn't make for great content when you're trying to make a YouTube video. But hopefully you guys will bear with me until we get to something a little bit more exciting. So, alright, Orson. My savior comes again. To what do I owe the honor this day? I found this leaflet. What is this? Blasphemous! These are not our teachings at all. This was not made by any true brother or sister of the order. Of that, I can assure you. Come to think of it, weeks ago, the church was plagued by missing garments. Could someone be posing as a priest of the order to deceive the people? What do you think, Thancred? The plot thickens, Vesper. Our culprit pretends to be a priest to lend credence to his deception. There's no doubt an irony in there somewhere. But I suspect we have a worthy adversary on our hands. I shall consider how to best handle this. For now, tell Isambard what we have learned here. Alright. Let's go talk to Isambard. Again, another fetch and talk to. Right outside here, though, so that's good. Oh, you know what? I don't know if we've unlocked it yet, but we might get it when we do Grand Companies, but, let me see something really quick. That's not what I wanted. What I want is actually currency. No? I'm looking for my, Oh well. You know what? Fine. I was looking for the stuff that you use for the levy mets, like the coins and everything that you do. Because you can send your retainer on certain jobs. So maybe when we get the Grand Company is what I'm thinking. So, posing as a priest? To think. These troubling notions aside, it is gratifying to finally be able to move this investigation forward. Thank you once again, Vesper. I shall keep my ears and eyes open now more than ever. Well, you're quite welcome. How do you compare? Item comparison, alright. Exact same. Yep. So we're gonna take the moolah. Alright, Isambard, what do you got? Again, this is not gonna be better than what we have, but we'll get some more money, so. Ooh, and a cutscene even. Not voiced, I'm pretty sure, so, yep. So, I'm afraid I have not seen any unusual activity, nor have any at this camp given me cause to doubt them. But unless we can identify the culprit, and soon, more innocents will fall victim. Nice spaz right there. Do not despair just yet, my friend. An idea occurs to me. Our suspect has been posing as a priest, using leaflets bearing false promises to lure the poor. Let Vesper and me serve like with like by posing as impoverished souls in need of succor. I dare to hope that this will yield us the answers we seek. It will be a dangerous undertaking, but you two are more than capable of looking after yourselves. I'm next to useless in a battle, but I can supply the garments for the disguise. These old tunics and slops should serve your needs, so long as you don't mind the smell and the stains. Gross. These will serve very well. You have my thanks. Listen, Vesper, so as to lay the foundation of our little ploy, we must make it widely known that more vagrants have arrived at camp and are desperate for coin. To this end, I want you to don the old garments Isambard has lent us and beg for work around the camp. Before long, the false priest should catch wind and approach us. Okay. Alright, so we gotta put on a special outfit, I think, that we get. In our armory, we should have gotten... Wait, what does the quest say? Well garbed in a weathered shepherd's tunic and a pair of weathered shepherd's slops. I got a free company invite. Did he even whisper me about what it was? No. Yes, okay. I'm not going to join a company unless they whisper me. So, we got to put on the weathered tunic and weathered slops. And that's not me being, you know, just any... you know, kind of grumpy or anything. It's just, I don't know if it's a bot or not. If it's just a bot sending out the invites, it's just a little bit disgenuine, but not to say the guild's bad or anything, or the person's, you know, doesn't want me in their guild. It's just, I don't know. I have feelings about it, so. Alright. I preach the teachings of Azima, the warden. Hast thou come to partake of the honey of her wisdom? Azima is keeper of the sun and goddess of inquiry. All is laid bare beneath the light of her divine countenance. Found thy heart to this light, needy child, and thou shalt want for naught till the end of days. Okay. We're talking to everyone, trying to beg for work, looking like we are poor and vagrant. So, And you are? Another refugee by the looks of you. The immortal flames have neither work nor coin for your like. Be gone, and see to it you don't make a nuisance of yourself. Okay. What about in here? Let's see. Oh, as we're doing this, I do want to tell you that I ordered something. Again. So, I was about to get to the good part. Looking for work, you say? Sorry, but we don't have any openings. Now get out of here so I can finish my story. Okay, me too. I got a story to finish. So I ordered something today, and I actually ordered a capture card. So, an Elgato capture card for the PS4. So that I can play PlayStation games and record them and edit them on the computer. Greetings, good madame. Is there aught I might assist you with? Oh, I don't believe there is. I'm afraid our wares are very expensive. Mayhap you should rejoin your fellows at the pond north of the sand gate. Okay. And I ordered that capture card so we could play some PlayStation games, but also it's going to allow us, because I do have this game on the PlayStation 4, and my main character, all of her, bars and quick bars and buttons and stuff are for controller. So we might play if Stormblood comes out and we want to play the monk and do some of the Stormblood stuff or videos of that, we might do it on the PlayStation 4. So the other thing is, when Final Fantasy XII comes out, I ordered it on PS4, I'll be able to record that playthrough and put it on YouTube as well. That's the main reason I did it. So, alright, what is it? God, it's not again. Look, being poor doesn't give you the right to pester whomsoever you like. Why don't you keep with your own kind out by that muddy pond of yours at Drybone? Dang, people are not nice here. Alright, let's get down here. Talk to Thancred again. You have quite a knack for being a nuisance, Vesper. The camp is abuzz with talk of newly arrived vagrants. And though we were unable to attract our wayward transgressor, we were able to learn that the poor have a commune by the pond north of Sandgate, to the east of here. The eyes of the authorities do not reach that place, rather ideal for spiriting away hapless souls. Let us go there and wait for the kindly priest to come and offer us aid and comfort. Needless to say, you'll need to remain in disguise. Okay? So it looks like we gotta go up this way? Yeah. No. We'll go up here. Go up there. Yeah, so the capture card, I bought so that we could, when Final Fantasy XII comes out, I think in July it's gonna come out, we'll be able to play that and make a YouTube series. Because it is one of my favorite Final Fantasies, is 12. And to be honest, I don't think I've ever beaten it, even though it's one of my favorite ones. But, so we'll try to do that. We might even use some guides to make sure that we can do a ton of stuff in it and everything. But we'll see. But that also means that I'm thinking about one of my favorite games from recent times is Witcher 3. And I'm thinking that maybe we could do a Witcher Let's Play. So if you're watching this and you want to see Witcher 3 with all the DLC, let me know if that would be something you're interested in. Otherwise, I have World of Final Fantasy, which I thought would be kind of cool. But really any game other than like a Dark Souls or Neo thing, because we would be here all day watching me die to the same thing over and over. I'm not good. I tried Neo. I love it, but I beat one boss, and that was it. So, all right. So, Thancred. A fine morning for catching false priests, wouldn't you say? Yes. And we get a cutscene. You look absolutely smashing, Vesper. Thancred, are you hitting on me? I mean, I wouldn't mind, to be honest. So, all right. Positively dressed for deception. All that's left then is to wait for our quarry to appear. I think they'll come. Here they are. Oh, you poor unfortunate souls. It makes me think of a Disney song. This is no way for men to live. No way at all. Who are you? What do you want? Be at ease, child, for I mean you no harm. I am a priest of the order of Nald Thal, and I come to offer you succor. This leaflet bears the teachings of Nald. Trust to them, and they will surely set you free from the shackles of penury. Penury? Alright, give us this leaflet. A tempting offer, but I'm afraid I must decline. On account of that atrocious performance, you would have made a god's-awful mummer, Ungust. Oh, it's the guy. Well, what? How did you know? You bastards tricked me. But please don't hurt me. I was only doing it to protect my people. Is that so? Do continue. Very well. I'm a man of the Golden Bazaar, raised there, if not born. Some moons ago, the Amalja raids began. They would appear sudden as a sandstorm, and plunder and pillage at will. Our defenders couldn't stand against them, few as they were. Everyone lived in fear. I wanted to save my people, but being a merchant was all I knew, and so I did the only thing a merchant could. I approached the Amalja in hopes of brokering a deal. In return for sparing the Golden Bazaar, they made demands, outrageous ones. Demands? Of what kind, pray tell? First of all, they wanted the schedule for crystal shipments from the Nanawa mines. For this, I bribed one of the workers to leak me the information. Next, they wanted me to bring them people, so I posed as a priest to lure in the vulnerable and give them over to the Amalja. I didn't have a choice. Protecting one's home is a noble thing, but at the cost of innocence? You could have sought the aid of the immortal flames, yet you did not. I suspect you are not telling me the full story. What made you sell out your own people? Speak. Was good. What did you say? The coin was good, I said. I could sell mole meat for a score of lifetimes and not see even a fraction of what the Amalja pay me. You sacrificed innocence so that you could line your own pockets? Words fail to express the contempt I feel for you. Spare me your contempt. If you want to blame someone for the mess the world's in, then blame yourselves or the gods. Awa! Not you again. Were you the one leaking the immortal flames patrol routes to the enemy as well? Spit it out. No! I know nothing about that. I swear it. At this stage, I'm rather disinclined to believe aught that leaves your mouth. But no matter. There'll be time enough to tell the truth. Oh... Vesper, be a dear and take word of these developments to Minfilia, would you? Sure. I shall prize everything I can out of this filth. The abductees are still somewhat out there. Our foremost priority is to rescue them. Alright, at the Waking Sand, so that means to go to Horizon. Nope, we're saving our tickets still. Go to Horizon, we gotta make the run. Yeah. So we'll go do this, and I think either this episode might run long, depending on what we get to right now. I can get out of this garb, actually, before I forget. Because I actually know what's coming up next. It's going to be pretty interesting, I do say. But we might do a group thing, either at the end of this episode or first thing next episode. We'll have to see how far we get. It's times like this where I miss having a mount, let me tell you. I wish we did have one. I never noticed there was that little waterfall right there. That's really pretty. This whole place, like, this game is beautiful. I must say, they did a great job with the world design because it doesn't ever look like they're just repeating things over and over again. It looks like it's a living, breathing world, which I really enjoy. I do not want to take part in the fate. Thank you very much. Chocobo. That's the other thing. So that person wasn't even on their chocobo. They just had him running around. Part of the having a chocobo is you can actually summon them to fight beside you, which, as a DPS without a heal, that might be pretty useful when we have to take on some more of the tougher things out there. So that'll be nice. What level is this? Did I check this last time? 35 and oh god, 50. Yep. His name is Huge Liability. That's great. Yes, Waking Sands. And we'll talk to Minfilia. So there's basically, all the girls who play this game are gonna like a character. They either like Thancred or a character later on in the game from Heaven's Ward. And all the guys basically like Minfilia. Pretty much. That's how it goes. They call Minfilia their waifu. So, alright, Minfilia. Welcome back, Vesper. I am pleased that you and Thancred have been getting along. I see. You have done well to uncover the truth. My thanks for the report. As Thancred said, we must ascertain where the abducted were taken, and none but the Amalja know the answer. Suffice it to say, they will not willingly part with this information. I fear blood will be spilled before all is said and done. I do too. Give me that money, though. Okay, next one. Minfilia would like you to meet a distinguished individual. Though we seek a peaceful solution to the primal problem, we must needs be ready to fight for our cause. That you might take to the field suitably prepared, I would have you meet with a goblin acquaintance of mine. His name is Monomix Bubblypots, and he is a scholar of no small repute. Monomix is renowned for having introduced a revolutionary method of enhancing equipment to Eorzea. Oh, is this to put like gems in? I think so. The knowledge of this method was once a closely guarded secret, but thanks to Monomix and his students, it has now been disseminated to the great benefit of all the realm. It would serve you well to acquire an understanding of the process. For this purpose, I shall lend you a blade. Take it to Monomix and bid him use it to demonstrate his craft to you. Monomix is ever to be found at his camp in central Thanalan, a place known as the Bonfire. Look for the pillar of smoke and the way will become clear. Okay, I forgot you had to do this step. So we're gonna go to Black Brush. Whoops. Yes, then no. We're gonna run up here. Yep, materia. So it's gonna be, this is gonna introduce us to melding, which is basically like putting gems into your armor. I don't think we're actually wearing anything that we can put a materia in. Let me look real quick, as we're running up there. I'm mistaken. Right away, I'm running the wrong way. Our headpiece and our waist. But all the Hall of the Novice things and our shield. So you see, what I'm looking for is there's 2 dots. So you got the stats, bonuses, and then materia. And those 2 green dots with the black in the middle, that means that it's an open slot. And I'm able to put some enhancements in there. Is this the right place? No. I went the wrong way. And this is going to teach us about that. So, that also means that we're going to have to start paying attention to our spirit bonded items, which I'm not sure if we have any that we'll be able to... what I'm looking at for these, so this staff actually is spirit bonded, and you'll notice there's a white bar next to the picture of it. I can't point it out, but... You see Ramhorn staff, you see a picture of it, and next to it there's a green bar halfway filled, which is the durability, and the white bar is our spirit bond, and we are 100% when it's white. So this one's blue, meaning we're not spirit bonded, but this one's white. It means that we can sort of disassemble it into a materia. So let's talk to this guy. Monomix Bubblypots. Shaka! Who is Uplander come to tent ring of Monomix Bubblypots? I have a dagger. See what he has to say. He's probably going to speak a little weird. Oh. Fighty tool drinks in airy self. When full of airy self, fighty tool changes to stony shine. Name of materia. Okay, who are all these people? If materia join with other fighty tool, then big yes. Fighty tool gains power of airy self. Pish, Shaka! Monomix is reckoning that Uplander is friend of Minfilia. Yeah. We are. Yes, tongue flaps reach ears of Monomix with fastness. Minfilia wants Uplander to see power of materia. Uplander brings fighty tool to Monomix, yes? Yeah, we got this dagger here. Shaka! Fighty tool is unstrung as eating tool. Make good teachy show of power of materia. the materia master. Now, eyes of a uplander point at fighty tool. Yes, Shaka, materia join with fighty tool. Yay! What's happening? Fighty tool gains power of materia. Fighty tool reborn. Here, uplander, take fighty tool to Minfilia. Materia, strictly speaking, is a kind of crystal. It is created by reducing equipment into its etheric constituents and then crystallizing them. Okay. Not just any old equipment will serve you, mind you. It must have sufficient spirit bond, that being a measure of how fully an item has been imbued with its owner's spirit. When you attach a piece of materia to gear, you imbue the host item with its power. That's how Master Moodamix turned that dagger of yours from something as would have struggled to cut steak into a weapon worth wielding. Peshka, Uplander wishes to be joiner of materia? Then Uplander best fill brain case with knowings of crafty making. With knowings of crafty making, Uplander can become joiner of materia. If Uplander wants brain case to rattle with knowings of materia, Uplander best trade ton flaps with learning ones of Mutamix. What the heck? I think that's saying that it used to be, unless they change it back, it used to be that only when you were a high-level crafter could you weld materia, but I think they actually changed that, and there's a person, there's a person that you can actually go and get the materia welded for you in Town Square. Materia assimilating. Yeah, I'm going to do this really quick because we're... Reduce an item to complete spirit bond to Aether. Okay, we're going to do this. What would you say if I told you that inanimate objects can possess a soul? That they can, believe it or not, although the soul in question is not their own, but that of their owner. Through faithful service, the arms and armor that we use come to hold our spiritual energy. Thus do we form a spirit bond with them. Such items can be converted into materia, a special kind of crystal that can be attached to gear to enhance its properties. I am well versed in the ways of materia conversion. If you wish to learn more about the process, it would be my pleasure to teach you. Okay. You ready to commence your learning? Good. As you will have gathered by now, materia is the crystallized form of one's spiritual energy. As this energy is derived from an individual's psyche, a volatile beast at the best of times, a degree of variance is to be expected in its production. In practice, this means you won't know the exact properties of a stone until you cradle it in your hand. Now, materia won't grant you much of anything on its own. Its power must be tapped to see, and this is achieved by melding it to gear. Know, though, that it takes the deft hands of a craftsman to meld materia. You can always seek others to attach materia on your behalf, but if you would sooner do it yourself, I recommend you speak with Fahovas. Melding is her field of expertise. If you wish to remove materia from an item, you must visit Monomix. Okay. So we got that. We can't talk to her yet. Materia assimilation now available. So, let's actually, this one was 100%, so we can actually convert. Once an item is converted, it cannot be restored. Yes. So we did the convert. Flashy. And what we got was, where's my inventory? We got this. Vitality materia. So that staff, because it was 100% spirit bond, we were able to turn it into a vitality materia 1, which offers us 1 vitality. It's not that great. But higher level, higher level items will give us higher level materia. So we don't want to sell. While we were here, I wanted to actually try, I want to see how much, or what level this, order, none, 3 open. Let's just try it. We haven't gone back to do our daily yet. I'm gonna try the, triple triad real quick. Oh my god, she's got great... Oh, Gilbert Manderville. She's got great ones, so it's our turn. What I'm gonna do, actually, is... I'm gonna do this one in the corner. Turn that. Oh, I have to play, like, certain ones? That really stinks. Let's do this. We're not gonna win this. I can already tell. Let's do here. Yep, we're definitely not going to win this one. Oh, I could do this, though. Get that one. 3, but she's got 4. She's going to have that. It's a draw. Dang it. Well, we got 13 back. No, I don't want to do it again. So I thought I would give it a try. I think we need to get some more cards, and we'll do that by just continuing the story and doing some dungeons and stuff. So we got to go back to Minfilia. So again, this is where it gets kind of repetitive. We got to go to Horizon and run back all the way up there. I wish there was a quick teleport to the Waking Sands, but there's really not. So until we get our dog in the back, until we get our mount, this is what we're going to have to deal with. So I apologize. But we'll run over there to Horizon again. I don't play a whole lot with the materia or anything. I know towards end game you really should. Actually, I ran into an issue on my monk where I was max level, but I was behind in the quests. And as I was opening up the dungeons, my gear actually was not good. I had low level gear and I wasn't doing very much damage. I actually had some trouble soloing as a monk because I was able to skip some stuff. Is this guy gonna die? I was able to skip some stuff and no, he's good. And not get some good gear, and it really sucked. I was really frustrated for a while there because our gear was so bad and I didn't have the money to really buy better gear from the market. Hopefully we won't run into that with our black mage, because I'm going to try to stay up on, we're going to do the quest. I'm going to try to stay up on the gear. I'm going to try to farm dungeons a little bit as we're, I almost said as we're growing up, as we're leveling up, so that, oh. We didn't level or anything, did we? Oh, this is the Halatali quest. I'm going to pick it up just so we can open it up. So, hail there, adventurer. I'm Nedrick Ironheart, an explorer by trade and a scion by allegiance. And you, my friend, look to me, an adventurer in need of a challenge. I happen to know just the place that will offer it to you. Tucked away in the corner of eastern Thanalan lies Halatali, and it is there that you will find all the excitement you crave. The place boasts a storied history. It was built some 100 years past as a training ground for gladiators. The calamity laid ruin to it, though, as it did to most things. Now Halatali is a shadow of its former self, but in the dark of that shadow lurk wild beasts, both bloodthirsty and beyond count. For one such as yourself, I dare say there is no place finer than Halatali to test your skill and refine your technique. Indeed, I've taken the liberty of passing your name along to the flames who oversee the place. Should you visit, speak with one Fafajoni near the entryway. I picked that up because it's actually going to open a dungeon that's not going to be required to do through the main story, but I wanted to pick... you have to go into Halatali for your grand company, basically. So it's better to pick it up now than have to come back and pick it up later. So, let's give this dagger... I'm going to hide that one, actually. So, track and then hide. We're going to give this dagger to Minfilia and hopefully continue on with the main story. We'll see. Alright, Minfilia, got your dagger melded. Welcome back, Vesper. I trust your visit to the bonfire proved fruitful. Yep, here's your materia-enhanced dagger. Ah, what a remarkable difference a single piece of materia can make. Granted, the skills needed to manipulate the substance are not easily acquired, but one need only look upon the results to realize such efforts are worthwhile. As I am sure you are aware, the quality of one's equipment can be the difference between victory and defeat. Materia may well give you the edge you need, Vesper, so make it your ally. Now, it is time we discuss the matter of your next mission. Pray speak with me when you are ready to begin. I'm ready. Oh god, Lord of the Inferno, yep. Here comes well, I'll let you guys see. Word has arrived from Thancred concerning our ongoing investigation. It appears he was able to extract some information from our friend Ungus, the false priest. He revealed that he is due to meet with the Amalja as to discuss their dealings. The Immortal Flames believe that the meeting will present an ideal opportunity to ambush and capture the Amalja responsible for the abductions, and so they mean to have Ungus attend as planned. As the Amalja are anticipated to offer fierce resistance, the immortal flames have requested our support. I would have you provide it to them, Vesper. Thancred is presently attending to another matter, but will join you as soon as he is able. Until such time as he does, you will be the Scion's sole representative on the ground. Before he left, he bade me to tell you, save some for him. Such is his confidence in you, a confidence I share. When you have made ready, pray take yourself to Camp Drybone and report to the Flame Sergeant leading the mission. May you walk in the light of the crystal. Okay, Camp Drybone. We'll go here. Nope, don't want to use a ticket. So I think we'll have, we might run over. We're going to run over on this episode. I think we're going to do one mission that this is going to do, and then we'll save the group thing for first thing next episode. I got sidetracked a little bit. Oh, cool, look at her hat. Oh, the Jester hat that I said I wanted when we went there. Wonder how you get that. Alright, who are we talking to? In here somewhere? Yep, Flame Sergeant. So, let's do this. Hello, Flame Sergeant. Ah, you're Vesper Valentina of the Scions. My thanks for coming, friend. We're stronger for your assistance. Allow me to brief you on our mission. Our objective is to capture Amalja and prize from them the whereabouts of the abductees. The lizardmen aren't aware of their man Ungust has been exposed. When they come to the rendezvous point to meet the traitor, we'll spring the trap. Owing to the clandestine nature of the mission, we can deploy only a small contingent. Every member must count, and so we requested the aid of the Scions. The rendezvous will take place at the Invisible City. Please make your way there and lie in wait. We stand to learn much and more of the Amalja plot if the mission succeeds, Vesper. Let's make sure it does. Okay. We gotta go all the way down there. How do I get out of here? We'll go up here. So we'll go up here. And actually what I'm thinking, let's see how long it takes us to get up there. But what I'm thinking is we'll actually run down here. We'll get to the spot. Is that right outside Halatali? It's right outside a dungeon. Yeah, Halatali. So we'll be able to do both of those when we go down there. We're going to get a lot... Why am I in a fate right now? I didn't want to do this. So this is the level sync we could actually hit, and it would lower our level to be able to take part in that dungeon, but I don't want to. Even though we're like a sliver away from getting level 23? 23, yeah. Let me real quick turn on this one again to track, because we're going to be right outside that as we go down here. I ran to this one instead of the other one. Dang it, yeah. Okay, well, we'll just open this, and then we'll run up to the other place, and that means we'll just have to wait, for the other one. So, if it is the halls of Halatali you seek, you need seek no further. Permit me to tell you something of this place. The name comes from an ancient tongue, Halatali meaning the land of many shadows. It was here that our distant ancestors first settled, and you have not come all this way for a history lesson. Or a lesson in history. Listen, do you not hear the howls and growls? Do you not feel how they shake the very earth beneath you? Those sounds are the work of no wind, my friend, nor that rumbling the doing of any shadows. Those are the calls of Halatali. For now the beasts once kept for the Colosseum lurk here. And these are no gentle beasts broken by the hand of man. No, there are those within that even the might of the immortal flames cannot tame. From the look of you, you must be Vesper. I received word from Nedrick that you might be alone. By his recommendation, I grant you leave to enter freely. I only pray you are able to find your way out. Why, thank you. Can I do a comparison on this one? You know what? We might take those. I mean, I like to spell speed. You know what? No, I'm gonna take the money. It's not that much of an upgrade. So, ooh, and we got level 23. But now we can go into Halatali. I'm not gonna go in there now. We will do that one. What I think we're gonna do is we're gonna continue the story until we get the Grand Companies. And what we'll do is we're actually gonna get a hunting log that's for the Grand Company. And it's gonna have to send us in there. So when we get that and we have to go in there, then we'll go do it. But I ran the complete wrong way. I ran down to this one instead of the other one. So, I think what I'm going to do, guys, I said it was going to run over, but I think I lied. So sorry. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and end it here. When we come back for the next episode, we are going to run up where we need to be. I'll already be there. I'll do it off camera. We're going to do that quest. And then we're going to have something that we have to do as a group. Or in a group setting. So we'll do all of that next episode. That will all be in one episode. After that, hopefully it opens up the grand companies. I've been saying it for so many episodes now, but hopefully we get our grand companies open, we get our mounts, use of the mounts, we get our chocobo, then we'll go to Halatali. So I'll take care of all of that, get us all set up for all of that off screen. When we come back, we'll be outside of our quest area, and we'll go ahead and do one of the most exciting things where the game really amps up. So hope you guys are excited. If you guys do like the series, you want to see more of it, make sure to leave a like or subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye-bye everyone!